We out here lagging with the jet. Oh my God, baby. It's about to go down. I don't know where you been at. Well, we've been here waiting on you. It's time, baby. We played Snake Around South Korea episode 1, man. I'm here for it all day, every day. If you're not subscribed to the boys, get your life together. If you're not a member on Nebula, get your life together, bro. Click the link in my description, bro. Go over there and say what's up. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, all of it. Maybe reach around somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Do a little tickle action. I don't know, you know? Yeah, we watched 2 episodes of Still Game while you were gone.
In the next 5 days, we're going to play a giant game of Snake using the entire country's rail network. Ben's the snaker. He's trying to make the longest line possible. We're the blockers. We've got to stop him. And it's 7 a.m., so we got to go.
Bye. Well, welcome to South Korea.
Have a good time.
We are here to play a brand new game on a brand new train network.
Okay, here's how this game works. Right now, Ben's goal is to make the longest possible line by traveling across South Korea's train network. He can take any route he wants, but he can't cross his own line. If he ever passes a section of rail he's already taken, or ends up at a station he's already visited, he crashes and his round is over. To make matters more difficult, Adam and I will be playing as the blockers.
That's actually
Our goal
really
is to place roadblocks in front of him to slow him down, force him onto difficult routes, or get him to crash early. We'll talk more about how those work later. Once Ben finally crashes, our positions will rotate. Ben becomes a blocker, and one of us becomes the snaker. After 6 days, the player with the single longest line wins.
Oh, this is gonna be
a
lit.
1 hour head start to try to put ourselves in Ben's way. We'll show you where we went in a bit. For now, let's go to Ben, who has to decide what his first move is going to be.
All right, folks, it is now 8 a.m., so it's time for me to go. Yeah, I don't know where Adam and Sam are yet. I will see where they are as soon as they put down a roadblock or a curse, which could come any minute.
So let's establish some things already, right? So we know for a fact they have to basically cut them off. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way. In any time, like, what I'm not understanding is how are they gonna know? Like, is their goal to just be smart and say like, all right, cool, we need to cover like specific areas? Like, there's definitely a lot more we need to learn about the game. But what I am loving right now is the fact that they're kind of taking us through this episode. They didn't really like boggle us down with a lot of information at the start. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's one thing Jetlag does really well. So let's lock in here.
Where they are as soon as they put down a roadblock or a curse, which could come any minute.
Okay, so here's what makes this game so tough. Neither team has a tracker on the other, meaning nobody knows where their opponent is. Ben will only learn where we, the blockers, are once they place down an obstacle, and we will only learn where Ben is when he hits a node, completing a segment of rail. So ultimately, this game is all about prediction, guessing where your opponent is, and most importantly, what they're going to do next.
I think it's worth waiting a couple minutes.
So as soon as you figure out what node they're in, yeah, I feel like the best thing you can do is basically try to let them get hella far away and not complete no nodes. But then will they keep going far away to try to get more cards and to try to make more things happen? I don't know. This is gonna get crazy.
And it's to see if I can figure out where they are, because I've got 3 ways out of here. But if they wait for me to get on a train and then throw down a block and they're right in front of me and then I die immediately, this is going to be the most humiliating episode of jet lag that's ever happened to me. And that is saying something, because I have been deeply humiliated on this show before. So we're going to go ahead in here to Yongsan Station and see what kind of trains we can rustle up. Okay, let's take a look at what our options even are, shall we? Here, so you see this guy, the 820 KTX? That is a high-speed train that goes all the way down the country. I want to get on that train so bad, but they have got to know that, right? They've got to know that I want to get on that train. It's my first option. And it's a high-speed train that goes all the way down the country. It's so obvious, but I want to get on so bad. I want to be on that train. But here's the thing: if I get on that train, and then they're down in, you know, Osong or something, and they put a block on it after I get on the train, and there's no dodging the block. I'm gonna run headfirst into into death.
And that's literally exactly what they're gonna do.
Welcome to Osong.
Welcome to Osong, Sam. All right. Ben has just been released.
It's totally fine because we're way in front of him.
It's true.
And
Well,
he's gonna come here and he's gonna hit our roadblock and he's gonna crash out and it'll be my turn and then I'll go until the end of our time. Give cards.
I've got
And
cards.
then I'll go until the
Tell us a
end
fun
of our
fact about
time.
Osong, Korea.
Osong, Korea is where we are right now.
That's a terrible fun fact.
You want to draw our 3 cards that we get to start the round with?
Okay, before we draw these cards, let me explain how they work. There are a few different kinds of cards in this game. First, you've got roadblocks. These are challenges that Adam and I can attempt at any station on the map. If we succeed, the roadblock gets placed, and from then on, if Ben wants to pass through that station, he has to attempt and succeed at the same challenge. If he fails, he crashes immediately and his round is over. The next kind of card is a curse. These can be played on a whole line, affecting the entire segment from one node to another. Curses make traveling along a given line more difficult in some way, but they aren't able to crash you like roadblocks. When we play a curse or a roadblock, Ben is told that there's one there, but he won't know what it is until he hits it, which can make any curse or roadblock a strong deterrent from going on a line that we don't want him going on. Next, there are power-ups. Cards that help us in some other way, like letting us draw more cards or place a roadblock without Ben knowing. And lastly, you've got battle challenges. These are the strongest cards in the deck, and there are only a few. These can be placed on stations like roadblocks, but they're only triggered if Ben hits the station while we're already there. If he does, we get to face him in a randomly selected one-on-one battle challenge that has a high chance of crashing him. If we can predict exactly where he's going to go, a battle challenge is our best way of ending his run. We're about to start our round with 3 cards. If we want to draw any more, we have to visit a node that we haven't already visited. Anyway, that's all the explanation you'll need for this season, so back to the show. I'm responsible.
Yep, I've already shuffled these.
But wouldn't you just go back?
Float a birthday boat.
Wait,
Float.
maybe I heard that weird. But why would you?
Draw any more, we have to visit a node that we haven't already visited. Anyway, that's a few. These can be placed on stations like roadblocks, but they're only triggered if Ben hits the station while we're already there. If he does, we get to face him in a randomly selected one-on-one battle challenge that has a high chance of crashing him. If we can predict exactly where he's going to go, a battle challenge is our best way of ending his run. We're about to start our round with 3 cards. If we want to draw any more, we have to visit a node that we haven't already visited. Anyway, that's all the explanation you'll need for this season, so back to the show. I'm responsible.
Yep, I've already shuffled these.
Roadblock. Float a birthday boat. Float a birthday boat.
Oh, God.
Ben just celebrated his 26th birthday. Build a paper boat and place a lit candle on it. The boat must float on a natural body of water for 5 minutes without the candle getting extinguished. It's a risky one. Secret block.
Oh!
That could be good. That could be good. Discard 1, draw 2.
All right, and then because we've hit this node after round start, we get to draw a new card.
Battle challenge.
Oh, okay, this is a very strong opening hand.
This is tricky. The best case for us is if he just comes here.
That was literally bang on best case scenario hand ever. I'm not gonna lie. That was amazing.
Opening hand.
This is tricky. The best case for us is if he just comes here.
Well, certainly the best case for us is if he comes here.
The thing, though, is like, we don't want to dissuade him from coming here
No.
before he makes that decision.
No.
So we don't want to put a block down until he would have locked in that decision.
Well, the buses keep stopping here. Maybe we shouldn't have framed the shot like
There
this.
are so many buses.
Okay, Sam, here's what I think we should do, Sam. I think that we should place a roadblock here. I think that we should not do it until when this train would pass through here.
The thing is, float a birthday boat. We need to get a candle.
We need to get a candle, we need to get paper, and we need to get to a natural body of water. It looks like that. Is that a lake?
There is a lake park. We need to be relatively quick.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We'll know in 18 minutes if he's headed on the high speed here.
Okay, it's like 8:10, and I still have not heard anything from Sam and Adam. Here is my guess as to what is happening. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a genius. I believe that Sam and Adam are probably in Osam, but I think that they don't want to put down a roadblock before my 8:20 train that goes straight there. I think it's too risky to get on that 8:20 train. I could wait, and I could get on an 8:40 train on the same line, or I could wait till the 8:44 and get on the low-speed line. I think that that is probably my safest option. Now, we could also go east. We could go east. And if they're anywhere down around any of those lines west and I go east, I could have a big ol' head start before they get anywhere near me. I'm gonna wait this out. I'm gonna be patient.
I don't know why it sounds so suspect.
Do you have candles?
Oh, those are gonna be way too big. Yeah, we can
Oh my God,
Thank
bro.
you.
Because it set it up here, I immediately was like, oh my God, they literally have a candle that's like perfectly, like its whole job is that float thing. Like, wow, the world.
Any paper
The
product,
world we live in.
just this.
I mean, that could work.
Thank you. All right, let's get to the water, Sam.
So we got to get this down in about 15 minutes.
The water access.
That does not seem like we can do it without doing some things we're not supposed to.
It looks like on the other side.
Maybe? We can start walking. Oh, we only have like 10 minutes.
Do we?
John,
Because
man.
9:06 is arrival.
It's gonna be very interesting to see if we get a text in about 1 minute.
It is 8:32, and there's still no blocks down. I still don't know where they are, but because there are no blocks down now, I think that it is safe. Oh God, I hate saying the word safe. I think it is safe for me to go west.
Oh,
The
come
question
on.
now is just, do I want to get on the high speed or the low speed? Both of these trains are on tracks right next to each other, so I think I'm just gonna go over there, and then we're just gonna vibe it out. High speed or low speed? This is the low speed train, safer, more options out. This is the high speed train.
More options
Faster.
out?
But if they get a block in front of me, I very well might hit it.
And they're just like right by each other?
I have to pick.
I wonder how much energy it takes to run one of those things.
These trains are about to leave, so I
We
gotta,
need him on the blue,
I
bro.
gotta just pick one.
He's going red.
The fact that they still don't have a block down and I still have no idea where they are scares the Jesus out of me. I think the high speed train is too risky. I think we get on the low speed train and
Smart.
I think we ride it until we know more.
Honestly, that's smart.
I still don't know where they are. I still just don't know where they are. They haven't put down any roadblocks, any curses, anything. They're playing damn mind games with me, folks. They're playing damn mind games.
I really hope they hurry up and get over to the fucking.
A challenge,
over to
or they're
that
taking
path.
too long, and they're just not very good at this.
Yeah. That's definitely about what's happening.
Uh-oh, Adam. We might have gotten got.
Oh no.
Ugh. I don't think there's any way down without going into an area we're not allowed to be.
Yeah.
This is not good.
You want to just walk a little bit and see?
Yeah. This is bad.
This is bad. Okay.
I mean,
Here's the thing, though.
shouldn't we have heard from him by now?
I don't even think he's going this way.
Well,
What?
It's not a good sitch, Sam.
no, I mean,
What about a pool?
hopefully we can find some other body of water. It's just like, how much time do we want to waste on this? I guess like we trend back to the station and then decide our next move based on what our first notification is?
I think so.
The only thing is, like, what if he goes east?
If he's gone east, that's quite bad. Well, here's the thing. If we don't hear
He's
from him in
coming
the
right
next
towards
22
you, mate.
minutes, then we do need to go east, actually.
So we need to get on that train.
Right, and the train east actually leaves like minutes after that.
Oh, so we got to be at the station.
Yes.
I did not expect things to be this high tension so early.
No. Okay, yeah, actually.
Are we?
The train that we would need to take leaves exactly when he would have to notify us
Oh my God.
about a different route. Leaves actually at the same time.
So right now, Adam and I are in a pretty sticky situation. All we know is that Ben didn't take the first high-speed train down to us, which sucks because that's what we were hoping he would do. But to make matters worse, we can't figure out whether or not he's going to take the low-speed route west or head all the way over to the east. If he goes east, we need to take a train up to Jetcheon at 9:21. Otherwise, we won't have another way up to that part of the map for at least 3 hours. The problem is, Ben's next option, the train going on the low-speed route west, arrives at its first node at 9:21, the same exact minute that we need to decide whether or not we need to get on that train to Jetcheon. That means that this whole thing is going to come down to a matter of just seconds. If we can't confirm that he's gone west at 9:21, we'll have to get on the train east, but if his westbound train gets in even a few seconds late, we'll be stuck on a train going in the wrong direction, and he'll have a completely open path all the way down the country. Ideally, we get word with seconds to go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, we're back at the station. Ben seemingly is not coming here, and also we failed to do our challenge.
We've made 0 progress.
Yeah, not a very good start for us.
Adam, I'd say we are in pickle territory.
Yeah, we're in a real pickle. So here's the deal.
Rotate.
Rotate. Weirdo song. Here. If Ben is at Yangtze and he goes down
Here.
on the local line towards us, he will hit Pyeongtaek and notify us right at 9:21. That would be good because he'd be quite near us.
This is the train that we may or may not want to take.
But if Ben is going east, then we really need to take the train this way. And that train leaves at 9:21, the exact same time that we would find out if he's gone down this way.
Yeah, and when does the next one that way leave?
In like 3 hours.
That would not be cool.
So basically the deal is, if we don't hear anything from him, we should probably take this train.
Yep.
But it scares me.
There's still no blocks down as of right now, so we'll see.
That could
I
be
imagine
scary
they
as well.
might be waiting for me to hit my first node so that they know what line I'm on, and then maybe they'll throw down a block, but they're gonna have to wait for a little while.
No, we're just
for that.
sucking
And
ass
if I were
right
them,
now.
I would be just trying to block everything that I could, I think, but we'll see.
Oh, we gotta decide.
Oh no. Oh, Sam.
Do we get on it?
Oh my God. When's the next train going the other way?
I mean,
I'm so scared to take it.
the guys, I think we gotta get on, Adam, if we're getting on.
Oh my God.
I mean, we've done our decision tree, and this is the right thing, right? He's signaling to us to get
Okay,
on.
okay.
I mean, we did our decision tree, and this was,
Oh, Sam, I think that this could be a huge, huge mistake.
could be.
Okay, here, come on, let's, oh my God. I'm trying to figure out when we'd be able to turn around if we needed
It's
to.
so tight.
Oh, Sam, oh God.
Fuck. Fuck.
All right. This is Pyeongtaek Station, which means that I've officially completed my first segment. Huge for Team Ben over here, but it does now mean that they know what train I am on.
Oh my God.
We just got a message. It's sent with invisible ink.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Sam. We really played ourselves.
Okay, so here's what's happening. So my next station is Cheonan.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be there in a couple of minutes. I think what I'm going to do is either extremely stupid or brilliant. And I love moves that are either extremely stupid or brilliant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of my train and I'm going to wait like 40 minutes for a train that goes west down to Ixon the long way. Because I'll get a little extra distance, but also now that they know I'm on this line, I think that they are going to be trying to throw down a roadblock in front of me, and I think they're going to try and do it at Jochiwan. If I was them, I would want to do it at Jochiwan. And boy, I want to go to Jochiwan. We all want to go to Jochiwan, but Jochiwan, my friends, is a damn pipe dream. Okay. I think that they're probably trying to put down a roadblock there right now, in fact. And so I think that if I get off my train in Cheonan and I go around the long way, they're gonna have a much harder time getting a block in front of me. Of course, maybe they're nowhere near me.
I mean, unless they clock him for 2 straight stops, then it's gonna be easy.
Going around a weird route to dodge a roadblock that's never gonna get put down. But I think it's very likely. This could be very stupid, but I think it's a good idea. Right? It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Well, Sam, we got absolutely played. I mean,
Beyond
here's the deal,
played.
Sam.
But
There is
we technically can
not
cut
a
back.
single thing that we can do
We can cut back.
for an hour.
No, there's not.
So I think we should simply go explore. We biffed it. We biffed it on that one
Like, if we had not taken this train, we would have been waiting around.
for hours to get.
So I don't think it was the wrong decision. We got played.
We got played. No,
I don't think we
agree.
biffed it. We got.
No,
we
I
got
agree.
got.
We didn't biff it. We got played.
Kind
You're
of a
not
mix
allowed
of
to rush,
both.
Adam.
Sorry.
That's what the sign says.
Oh yeah.
I just know he was about to say something like, "What? Shut up." He doesn't actually say that.
Okay. Welcome to Chunnan. It turns out that it's pronounced Chunnan. I just heard them say it on the train. Okay, well, I've got like 40 minutes until my train to Ixon, so I guess let's go outside and learn a little bit about I already forgot how it's pronounced.
Chia.
Here we are. Look at this, like, hotel or something.
Should type nice
That's
for.
pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking building. Okay, so my mom, when she's watching the show, she always complains that we're too focused on, like, talking about strategy and all this other stuff that she doesn't care about at all. And she just wants to see what convenience stores are like in other countries. So I'm gonna go on a little tour here of the GS25, which is kind of like Korean.
That's actually
7-Eleven.
hilarious. You got to do it for
This
mom.
tour is for you, Mom. They put very handsome men on like all of the products here. I think this is just like a little dried squid. Is this banana milk? This is Pikachu
Because
milk.
it's like even dudes will
Honestly,
buy
I
it.
have
They're
no
like,
idea what flavor this is or what it is, but I'm very tempted to know what Pikachu's milk tastes like. So let's get some
What?
Pikachu milk. They got the Apero, which is like Korean Pocky with some beautiful women. The beautiful men go on the noodles. The beautiful women go on the cookies.
things you suck on. Oh, I thought those were Pocky stick. Okay. I guess you would you call that a cookie?
We're starting. Ben is in Cheonan.
Yeah, so that means he just continued on south.
Okay.
That's what they think.
There's simply nothing we can do about the fact that he hit Cheonan, Sam.
There's nothing we can do just in general.
No.
It doesn't even really look like a town necessarily. More of a collection of buildings.
I gotta say, this random small town has a lot more fighter jets than I thought it would.
Okay.
That is kind of
I bought my
crazy.
Pikachu milk. They milked a real live Pikachu to get this, so it was a little pricey, but worth it, probably. You know, look, they might be wondering if I am about to arrive in Jochiwan on the next stop on that train, but no, I have gotten off here in the snack zone.
Which low-key kind of helps them.
Welcome to the snack
But
zone.
there's a
Here
lot
we've
more
just
confusion.
concluded our tour at the GS25, and I bought myself some Pikachu milk. Oh, no, it's milk. Oh, that's milk.
I wonder if it's like more like, do you think it's more sour? Because it's Pikachu? I don't know.
Well, it looks like the train I got off did make it to Jochiwan without them putting down a block there, so now I feel a little stupid for having got off the train. But almost got hit by that car. But they should realize, now that I haven't told them that I'm passing through Jochiwan, that I did get off my train. So I think that within the next few minutes, they will probably figure out what my plan is.
Electrifyingly
The question is there anything that they can do about it? And the answer is, I have no idea.
So here's the deal.
Not really.
Ben has done that. Now, here's something interesting.
Could go that way.
He could go that way, and I think he might. My hope is that he is afraid of taking the high speed because he thinks we're on the high speed line.
Thinks we're waiting for him.
I hope so. I hope that's what he thinks.
Thinks we're waiting to pounce.
If he just stays off of the high speed, we can get back.
feel like
to
he just
high
has,
speed
like,
and try
no
to go get
real
in front of him
strat.
somewhere else.
Because presumably we can get to Ixon relatively quickly.
Yes,
Because the high-speed trains tend to be relatively high frequency.
it's true. Yeah.
Like the vibes that it's giving me so far is that they're gonna make little slight moves that like, because your whole point is you want to hopefully get lucky and like jump somewhere to where he has no choice but to run into them, like somewhere, or like push him onto a line that doesn't have many connections. You know what I mean? So if that's the case though, you have to take a really big risk of like either jumping super far left or jumping onto one of those lines and then not having that much of a way out. But what it's looking like to me is that oh boy is not making any decisions that are like, oh, I need to speed through this. It looks like he's like kind of taking his time, which in my head I thought was going to be so easy because it's like just head directly to where they are, and then as long as you figure out what line he's on and then you just get on that line, you'll be there. But again, you'll be behind him, and then you got to, you know what I'm saying, worry about that case because it's like you got to hopefully get more cards at that spot too and complete challenges, so then you end up further behind. Like, I don't know. This is getting, I'm seeing this is a lot harder than in my opinion, this seems a lot harder than the hide and seek.
I mean, the only thing to do now is wait.
Okay,
Oh, that'd be
let's go to Ixon. Here we go.
fun. They called it.
We've got a pretty decently long journey to Ixon, so they're gonna have plenty of time to figure out how they want to position themselves. I just honestly don't know how well they can position themselves because, again, I don't know where they are. I don't know what they've been doing. Have they been doing some awesome, epic stuff? It seems like no.
not at all.
Look natural. It's not natural.
Is that the embassy?
We are so not going to miss our train. Adam has decided we should go to the platform 20 minutes early just to be sure.
Not even 20 minutes. It's like 14.
That literally looks like a
17,
government
I
building.
support this decision.
Looks crazy at first.
Oh, he just hit something. Okay, so now he's in Shonen-Asan. The big question is, at Shonen-Asan, is he going to get on high speed or not? That's what we got to know. And I don't know.
So now we're headed back to Osong to get in position to block Ben. Based on his current position, there's two ways he could go. He could go around the long way to Ixon, which is what he's actually doing, or he could transfer at his current station and get on the high-speed line. In reality, he never really considered doing this because he's still worried that we're waiting for him on the high-speed line, but of course, we don't actually know what's going on in his head, so we're gonna have to make another guess.
We're basically
Can we
just
figure
as
out what he's
confused.
thinking?
It's
Only
all
time will tell.
guesses and hopes.
What's
But it's like the guesses have way bigger
I
consequences.
have no idea what's going on. I don't even know if I'm doing good. Like, am I doing good at this game? Am I winning? I guess I'm technically winning. But I low key have got no clue what's going on.
It's possible he's about to go through Osong and like, if we don't hear from him in the next few minutes, it means he's either doing this or he is going through Osong, in which case we could battle challenge him.
Yeah, would we want to? I suppose we would.
Yeah.
If we were that confident.
Yeah, you definitely would.
But the thing is, we don't know, because it's possible he's just going the slow way through Hongxiang.
Yeah, but on the other hand, why would he? It's not a good move. It doesn't make sense.
It isn't a good move, but he still might do it. I don't know.
Technically, it
the
is a
thing with
good
him.
move.
I honestly can't tell. It's like, am I playing 4D chess? Or are they playing 4D chess? I feel like someone's playing 4D chess. You know, it feels like somebody's playing 4D chess, but I don't know who. You know? I don't know which team.
Here's the thing. There's about a 60% chance that he's about to go through Osong.
And stop.
He would stop. Would you want to throw down the battle challenge?
Those are decent odds for a battle challenge.
It's not bad odds. Here, I think that there's an argument that it's worth it, but I don't know. I just don't know. Like, he would be getting to Hongxiang, I think, at 11:22, so we definitely wouldn't know if he went that way.
Look, you looked into these trains more. I'm not as confident.
Here's what I can tell you. Unless he's just waiting around, he is either on his way to Osong right now, or he is going west on this line. Here's the thing. If he's going west on that line, we will be able to meet him in Ixon 100%, beat him there.
Yeah, and also it doesn't make much sense because he can take a higher speed route to Ixon that is similar, if not more mileage.
I know, but he might perceive it to be less risky to avoid Osong.
And he's right.
Right.
I should start looking at the map. I should start looking at the map and figure out where I'm gonna go next from Ixon. Because there's a lot of directions I can go.
Yeah?
But
There's
I guess
only
that's
one
gonna
cool
depend
way.
on if I've got any clue about where they are when I get there, or if they put down any blocks or any curses or anything. We're in a tunnel.
You want to do it?
Oh, I think it's likelier that he's coming here than doing that move to Ixon. That move to Ixon doesn't make sense. We gotta decide. I feel like the odds are slightly better now.
Let's put it down. I think let's put it down. Battle challenge in
playing it?
Osong. Let's play it.
This is
I
big,
respect
Adam.
it. Come on, we gotta get down and dirty.
I don't know. If we're wrong, then
It'll be funny.
All right, folks, we have figured out what they are doing. They just put down a battle challenge in Osong, which makes a lot of sense. They saw me go to Chonin-a-san, and they must have thought that I was doing that to get on the high-speed line back down. But that is not what I am doing. I went the other way. I kept going, and I've gone west because I could have done that, but it was again it was the same thing. I was just trying to get I knew they knew that I was in that corridor, and I wanted to get out of there because of exactly something like this. So they're gonna have to stick around there with that battle challenge for a little minute.
Yeah.
Until they realize that I am not coming to Osang. I think this means that I am the one playing 4D chess.
Yeah.
I think this means officially that I am playing 4D chess. They are not playing 4D chess. I am playing 4D chess.
It's 11. Oh, Sam. Is he not coming?
So I figure sometime right around now, they should figure out that I am not going to Osang, that I was never going to Osang, and that they're going to have to give up on their battle challenge. And as soon as they figure that out, they should know where I'm going. They should know that I'm going to Ixon. The question for them is, can they beat me to Ixon, put down another battle challenge or another roadblock before I get there? I honestly don't know. It depends how quickly they can figure out that I'm not going to Osang and where I'm actually going. But they're good at this. I'll figure that out pretty quick.
I think we might be screwed.
Be quick.
Well, Sam, it would appear
Can't
that
help
he
but respect it.
I think that he,
Stick fight with a monkey.
in fact, did not take the train through Osang. I think he's on the slow local line.
Oh. We had no time to...
No.
That sucks. Oh, man. We have not had nothing.
We've not had a single win.
We have not had a single W.
Here's the good news. If he's doing what I now think he's doing, we will beat him to Ixon. The only thing is, can we get down anything good, ideally a battle challenge?
How many nodes do we pass on the way to Ixon?
We only one.
At least we have our discard 1, draw 2.
Yeah.
So, if we need to...
Yeah, that's what I think. I think we get to Ixon, we see what we get, and if it's not anything good, we try for a discard 1, draw 2.
Yeah.
All right, our train to Ixon leaves in 20 minutes, so let's get a snack and then let's go to the platform. Not good, Sam. Not good so far.
Next time.
Not good.
We're going to get him for sure. It's guaranteed. 100% lock. We're going to get his ass an Ixon.
It's very funny because I think they're out in Osang preparing for a battle challenge in a very dense city, and we are truly kind of out here. We are extremely out here.
Come on.
There is not a lot going on in this part of Korea.
It's no people or anything.
Pretty though. Very brown, in a pretty way.
All right, Sam. If Ben does not pop up in 1 minute at Hongxiang Station, then we should be very, not even concerned, just confused.
Well, I'm already that.
Because here's the one thing that I will say in our defense. I think that ultimately it was a worse move for Ben to go west if it's what he did.
Yes.
So now we got 2 ops. That's how I'm feeling.
Well, we're here in Hongxiang, which is a node, which means that we gotta tell them that we're passing through. And so now, if they haven't already figured it out, which I think they probably have, they definitely know that I'm on this line. and it'll be interesting to see what they can do about that. I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay. Message
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, he's in Yongsan. He's in Yongsan.
Hong Seong.
Hong Seong, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So wait. When does he get to Ixon?
Let me try to figure that out.
Do we so got his ass?
We are going to, we'll beat him to Ixon. The question is simply, what's going to happen there? Because we don't have a battle challenge anymore.
Yeah, but we're gonna get him.
We're going to try.
No.
We'll have 3 chances because we'll get to draw a new card and then we'll use our discard to draw.
See how this could possibly.
Discard one draw.
We will get to Ixon at 11:58.
This train was slightly
56.
delayed. He will get there at 12:49.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll have a
Years.
nice little bit of time.
this is it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start planning my run.
All right, we got his ass. We're so back. We've never been more back, etc.
Yeah, and it's so over.
We just really need another battle challenge. God, I wish we hadn't wasted our battle challenge.
Getting on the TGV. Do you want train facts?
I'll listen to a train fact.
This is the exact same rolling stock, I think, as the TGVs in France.
Oh, it does look like the TGVs in France.
Adam's lying to you. I've told him this fun fact 3
Yeah, I
times.
already know it. But I was just sort of trying to play along for content.
Yeah, he said I gave my train fact too early and he was going to
Well,
cut
you
it.
did. You did, and I am
Which
going
is
to cut that.
kind of oppressive.
I am going to cut it. I might cut it right here.
Everything's awesome. We're so back.
We're so back.
Hey,
We've never been more
Blake.
back. We're some of the most back we've ever been, etc. It's
And you forgot about the it's so over.
well, yeah. It's so over for Ben. We're so back. It was so over for us earlier, but now it's so back. We're so back.
Yeah, because we did a really good job. That's why it's so bad.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, it is worth keeping in mind that battle challenge is still there.
Yes.
And should it ever be useful in the future,
Yes. I mean, we can get to Osan.
we can always go back to it.
Yes, there's always money in the banana stand.
These sandwiches.
All right, folks. So I've been looking at the train schedules, and it's a bit of complicated news. So I'm gonna get down to Ixon, and then from there, bizarrely, my best options are all back to Osan, where they put down the battle challenge. I have one way down to Suncheon, but then I get stuck there for like 3 hours. So I don't really think that I want to do that. But the problem is, if I go back to Osan and they're still there, if they just keep waiting there, then I'll hit the battle challenge. But I feel like they would have left by then, because they'll see that I'm going all the way down to Ixon and that I have these other routes, at least one other route that doesn't go back to Osong, and so I would think that they would want to go start blocking those other nodes. Oh man. I actually think they might be the ones playing 4D chess. I thought I was the one playing 4D chess.
No, it's
but
definitely
no,
just
I
the
think
them thing.
I actually think it might be them. I thought they weren't playing 4D chess. I thought it was me. But they might be kind of toasting my ass here. They're certainly toasting my brain because I do not know what to do.
It's a good thing there's people in this world who care enough.
This train, somehow we're at like airplane height. I don't really know what's going on.
Sam, welcome to Ixon. It's time to draw.
Ixon.
It's time to draw our card for going to the Ixon node. And I really can't tell you how good it would be if it was a battle challenge.
It's fun. It's kind of strange and fun to see Ben's grave in advance.
Not the grave.
The cards.
Sam, I have the cards.
I'm gonna nail this.
Yep. Here we go.
You shuffled?
I shuffled on the train. I'll do one
You
more.
should do a cut so we don't get scripting allegations.
All right, here we go.
Because this is going to be a battle challenge.
Here we go.
This is our Ixon.
You ready? Wait. I'm shuffling. Shuffle. Here you go.
Our Ixon card pull. It's going to be a battle challenge. I told you.
Battle me! Battle me! How does life work out?
I heard about.
It works out
Ixon?
mostly for just him.
What's
Because if
that?
this was
It's
Sam,
famous for its cooked goose.
if this was Sam by himself,
Well, that's
This is not
crazy.
happening.
We should just go ahead and put it down so we have maximum time to prep.
Because there's nothing Ben can do at this point.
No, there's nothing he can do. He's on his way here. I mean, the only thing that Ben could have done is to go up in a way that would crash him. So I don't think he's doing that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm glad that we have the full shuffle on camera.
That's why we do the full shuffle. That's why we do the full shuffle. Shall we place it?
Yeah, let's place it. Oh, here we go.
All right,
it's
battle
battle
challenge.
time.
Yeah? Okay, I'll do the random number. 5.
5. Win at Tuho.
Tuho.
Win at Tuho. Tuho is an ancient Korean game dating back to the Goryeo dynasty and is even depicted on the 1,000 won note.
Damn.
In Tuho, players score points by throwing sticks into a jar from a short distance. Acquire a jar,
Oh,
any
I've
vessel
seen
with a
this.
lid no wider than 6 inches, and 12 sticks. From a distance of 6 feet, a team member from each team must attempt to throw 6 of the sticks into the jar. Whoever gets more in, wins.
Well, we need to find sticks in a jar, but this will be good. We can really practice
we
this.
can lock in. We can get our technique. I
Yeah.
think we can really juice our odds.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, shall we?
As long as we don't let Sam do the challenge.
Well, folks, it would seem that they did leave Osong after all, because they had another battle challenge apparently, and they placed it down in Ixon. And look, there are no other routes I can take, no stations I can get off on. I have no choice but to head into battle. They got 2 battle challenges, man. Got 2 freaking battle challenges. Okay, well, I have to prepare my mind and body for battle by eating some Cheez-Its and scrolling on Twitter for a little while. I mean, they'll have like only a little more than a half an hour to practice and prepare, which is hopefully not too much. But if I don't put up a good fight here, that's it for me.
We're looking for jars and sticks. Why don't we get that, and why don't we get this?
Actually, there's some trees there. There's a stick.
That's a stick. Couple more sticks.
Really
I got
just need
3
branches.
sticks.
I got more.
All right, let's measure out 6 feet, I think.
Consider it this line.
That?
Yep.
Damn. Oh, this is not looking good at all.
Still hard.
I'm fueling up for battle. Fueling up for the battle. This is how my ancestors would prepare before going into battle. I'm using the ancient ways.
I think I have the technique. You hold it up high.
Yeah.
I got like 3.
Try to hit an aerial on
I'm
it.
getting better.
Yeah.
Do you want to be practicing, or do we want to put our eggs in the meat
I mean, maybe it's
basket?
worth trying a few times just to confirm
Sure.
that you're definitely better. But
I think he's researching.
I definitely, universally, am not good at hand-eye coordination.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh,
yeah, I
my
see the
god.
wind.
The wind plays a real role.
I think they need to put it on the ground. I think that would definitely help out. Let's lock it in. Sorry, I had to tinkle and handle some business.
All right, welcome to Ixon. Let's go scold these dorks.
Do it. Do we have all the sticks?
Yeah, I have them in my pocket.
And you sure you have enough?
Welcome back, you
I don't want to
wacky.
carry it all the way. Yellow pants, there are yellow pants.
I see them. Hello, gentlemen.
Mr. Doyle,
Are you prepared for battle?
you've fallen into our trap.
I have.
Are you ready for a game of two-hole?
I am ready for a game of two-ho.
Would you like to follow us?
Yes. Okay, folks, this could very well be the end of my run. It's not going to be, because I'm obviously going to own your freaking ass in two-ho.
All right, Ben.
First step, we're gonna draft
We don't lose.
Mr. Adam Chase.
Are you better at two-ho than Sam?
Adam does not lose.
Ben. There are 12 sticks.
Okay.
When it's your turn, you'll pick a stick,
Yep.
and then you'll throw.
It is who has the most number at the end of the round.
If it's a tie, I think it's sudden death. Do you want to go first, or would you like for me to go first?
You can go first.
Adam, shot one.
Oh, gee.
Lock in.
I love how there's someone like recording
Lock.
this.
That's tough.
He's really locking in.
Just take some time to...
Oh, come on, baby.
There we go.
Okay, now I actually have to get one in.
That's why you gotta lock in, Ben.
The locking in really did seem to help him.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it's important.
You gotta
not to
lock
forget.
in, bro.
Oh,
I'm telling y'all.
that was tough, Ben. Okay,
All I've
no
been telling
hubris.
y'all is you gotta lock in,
No.
bro.
No, gotta stay
Hubris.
locked in.
Can be a downfall.
Yes.
Oh, that's another. That's 2 points.
That is how numbers work. No hubris.
No hubris.
Here we go. Shot number 3.
Come on, baby.
Oh!
Bucket, like basically nothing but net.
This is my fourth.
Okay.
It's 2-1.
This is looking dangerous.
Can I tie it up?
Could be the upset of the century.
There's wind.
The way that they're laying, they're sitting in a really good spot. Oh my God, it bounced out.
Oh, it bounced
So
out.
if you get this,
If I get this, then the worst that could happen is a tie.
Come on. Come on.
oh, he's considering techniques.
Oh my God.
Oh. He even tried to like do it a little light too.
So, to be clear, if I miss this,
The best you could do is tie.
then the best I can do is tie. Okay. Good thing I'm not gonna miss this.
Miss it. Miss it.
Let's
Yes!
frickin' go. Let's frickin' go. All right. All right.
So
Oh,
we
he's
can
going
get a
for the
sudden
low guy.
death if
Okay,
anything. That's
so
it.
if you get this,
Oh, he's going for a
Sudden
little
death.
guy. Underhand. Oh my God.
if you get this,
Okay, you could tie it up. You could force the tie break right here.
my whole run, it comes down to this.
A stick.
For the run.
We're lit, baby.
Go!
We're lit.
I've been defeated.
Oh!
It was actually really good, but he didn't do bad at all, honestly. Like this game seems like it's gonna be really hard to get the hang of.
6 hours, 5 minutes, 25 seconds.
Ben Doyle.
I've been defeated here in Ixon by the Battle of Two-Ho.
Well, Sam,
Getting that motherfucking work.
let's see it.
You're up.
I'm about to snake so good. Welcome back to Jet Lag. Brand new season. You know what hasn't changed? The fact that you can watch the next episode right now on Nebula.
Just as a little aside, we've been hearing through the grapevine. Some of you guys, you keep signing up for Nebula on a monthly plan to watch Jet Lag the game, which we think is awesome because that is kind of our whole financial model and it's where we get all of our money from. But here's an even better idea. Get an annual plan because that's less money overall. It's half as much money overall for a year of Nebula. And you are gonna want a year of Nebula because there's so much good stuff coming out on Nebula this year.
The full Jet Lag experience is on Nebula. Podcasts, companion shows, shows from our guests, jet lag 1 week early. Outtakes.
Uncensored feet footage.
That's not true.
That
No,
actually is true.
That is literally true.
Gotta be careful about false advertising. But anyways,
I directed a docuseries called Scab, which is about the world's largest annual scavenger hunt. And Ben was there, and Sam was there, and Amy was there, and we all produced it together. At one point, a team got the country of Tuvalu to say that they had stewardship over the moon. A lot of
Tuvalu
crazy
is lit.
stuff happens, and it's really fun. And that is only on Nebula. That's a Nebula exclusive. That'll never be on YouTube. And that's gonna come out like towards the end of the year. And so if you are gonna wanna be watching that, if you wanna sign up for Nebula now, just get the dang annual plan.
Like, you gotta believe him, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, you're really missing out on a lot of good stuff on there. It is really, really dope. It's like a completely different pacing style from YouTube. It's honestly like, it's like exactly what you would want out of like a YouTube Netflix, in my opinion.
And then you'll be ready to go for when Scab comes out. I don't know why I adopted this accent.
where should they go?
It's to nebula.tv/jetlag.
Why should they go there?
Because you get a discount, baby.
How much?
You only have to pay $36 a year instead of paying $6 a month, which if you do that math, that's half the price. It's half the price versus monthly. It's 40% off versus the regular annual. And that's just math, baby.
Nebula.tv/jetlag. Go sign up. Goodbye.
We love you.
We love you. Oh, that's so fire, man.